I find a richness in teaching adults because of their life experiences. One, they've had the time to really figure out what they value and what makes them tick. And then the second thing is that they are the ones deciding to invest their time and their efforts in piano. Whereas I think oftentimes when you're growing up, you think you're supposed to do something and you haven't quite found the freedom to express what it is you really want versus what you think someone else wants you to do. And so when you teach an adult, they've lived, and so there's that freedom that I think is really important for opening up to new ideas and new ways of looking at things. The difference between having a student level performance and a professional level performance for me is never about the level of repertoire. Here I've been, one of the best experiences was taking someone who's never had piano lessons before and giving her the confidence at the end of 4 days to go on stage and perform. And for me, that was like a highlight because of the journey, the distance that she traveled in those 4 days. But I think that going back to empowering people, I think that if they can feel enough safety and trust in me as their guide to open up their way of seeing things and to be able to see that there are multiple perspectives and that does not threaten their own perspective, it actually adds and it enriches their perspective, then we can really travel from understanding the composer's vision, artistic vision, to enhancing it with their own vision and taking it 5 moves ahead so that they have a plan of how they're going to explore a piece or how they're going to present a piece, to really expressing something so it communicates to other human beings. So that ultimately is what I'm doing with my life now. And it's wonderful to, as I age myself, it's wonderful to have more and more clarity about just how to achieve that. It's so sad to me that today we are competing with a whole global community of other performers. And so in the past, where it used to be just competing with your neighborhood, suddenly parents are seeing their kids up against people in China, people in Europe, and it just sometimes feels insane the amount of expectation to perform well. And there's something really important, I think, about coming back to nature because we were all designed for a certain level of stimulation, and with social media, it is way out of balance. And music ultimately, I think, is about being able to see the extraordinary things in ordinary, everyday experiences, moments, ordinary notes that when you play it a certain way, suddenly becomes emotional and suddenly conveys deep meaning and can make you cry. But when you look at it without awareness, they're just notes.